I just played against Zach, but we can talk a little bit about the matchup. He basically he functions kind of like I do, but he has a lot more sustain. He has a lot of like AoE, like clear stuff. All four of his abilities actually are AoE. But so my goal against him is basically to try and kind of poke him down. But I have to really be careful at level 6 because his jump ult combo can stun me for a really long time, so I might not have a chance to run away or to cast any spells or anything. But anyway, I'm going to start with health potions and wards. Mastery is a really scary champion when he snowballs, so these wards are going to help us out overall. We don't want him to get any early games or early ganks. Against him I want damage because we're kind of even in the laning phase, and that damage is going to give me an advantage. If I take Spell Ramp, I might fall behind early, so against him I take flat AP. This level 1 isn't really doing anything. Lulu Explorer warded their own blue, so it looks like they're going for it because they want to defend it, and I haven't seen anyone else up here. Though, it's possible that they're all up here actually. I haven't seen, yeah, we haven't seen anyone except for there. Oh, we just saw Mastery. I'm not sure where. I think it was here. Yeah, they're here. Alright, yeah, so they're just starting there. I'm gonna go ahead and place this ward, and I'm gonna walk the long way around so I don't. Actually, no, fuck it. I'm gonna walk this way. He might be waiting here, but no, okay, I'm fine. It's kind of risky. Like if he was waiting for me, he could have done a lot of damage. So I'm just gonna let him push initially. He started with MR, which means he's kind of scared of me. Probably, or yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what he's building that into. He might be building it into a locket because they have Master Yi in the jungle who doesn't really build locket because he's more of a carry. But we'll see. He might just want Merc Treads. So Yi is coming up, it looks like, for a lane gank? I'm not actually sure. I saw him walk up this way, so he could either be taking... Oh no, he's taking golems, because he took wraiths. So he's rushing, he's doing the like level 6 rush or whatever, where you take the small camps after blue. I don't know anything about jungle, so I'm not really sure what I'm talking about, but he took all the small camps, now he's just now taking red. So I know where he is, so I'm not too scared that I'm pushing the lane right now. But I want to watch and make sure I know which way he walks after this. And I didn't watch because I was fighting, so I'm kind of scared. But Lee Sin is here. So I'm pretty sure you went up here because I would have seen him if he went down this way for that ward. So he's probably in the tri-bush. Nope. I would guess that he was low enough to go back then. I'm just going to push this out and I'm going to go back and buy my own items. I don't really want to hang around too long. So because I don't have Spellvamp Runes, I'm working toward a Hextech Revolver as my first item. Which means a Tome? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna fill up on potions and go right back in the lane. If Zach doesn't go back, then I'm gonna be full health and up an item on him. So it should be pretty easy for me to bully him until he does go back. I'm guessing he's gonna recall right now because he knows I recalled. And it's kind of a good opportunity for him. Yep, I can see him. So that means I need to push this and deny him experience before he gets back. My wards are expired, so I'm just going to go ahead and refresh those. I'm going to put one here for ganks from this direction. I'm going to put one just down between the river and their jungle. This is going to help cover if he walks in through this direction, and it's going to help out my mid as well if he comes in through here. So it's more helpful than just putting the ward down here. Alright, and now I'm going to let him push again. Right now my minions have a little bit more damage and his wave is getting here faster, so I know that this is going to head toward me, which is exactly what I want. I might miss one CS. Oops, I missed my card that. So he's doing a lot of AoE damage, so I can actually cast some spells and I don't have to worry about hitting his minions too much. Because he's kind of just, he's comfortable with the fact that he's pushing, I guess. He's not trying to free throw in at all. And so I need to apply a little bit of pressure to make sure the lane doesn't move too quickly toward my tower. I'm gonna try fighting him maybe? Whipping him. So he has a lot of sustain from his bloblets, but in all out fights, like I can get little advantages. Especially with the potions I have. I haven't seen Master Yi in a little bit, so I need to be careful. He might be coming out of these bushes or something. But on the other hand, Master Yi doesn't have a lot of CC, so, and by a lot of I mean any. So I want to be a little scared, but not too scared. If Master Yi does show up, I still have flash. I still have options to get out. But he messed up, but now it's really important for me to actually kill his bloblets. I'm gonna do 1 damage to each of them, and there we go, got him. If he had revived, I would have died. Yeah, if he shows up, I'm just gonna die. So I'm risking this a little bit, but like if he was just here, he would have run in and killed me. But I got lucky, so I'm fine. I managed to push the wave out before I go back, so that's really good for me. My next objective is just boots. I don't want any defensive items specifically for Zach, because not only am I beating him, but it's a good matchup for me in general. And in the late game, Vayne and Yi are going to be doing the most damage. So if I got a Negatron, it would be useless for me after laning. So I just want to start moving toward my mid-game build, which is Boots, Void Staff, Rabadons. So I'm starting with Boots. Gotta refresh this ward. We already have a ward mid, yeah, it's pretty fresh, so. That's okay. I might want to use this ward in the lane at some point, but right now I'm just going to hold on to it. And again, the lane is kind of pushed toward me, which is where I want to be. It's a frustrating position for him to be in because he knows he has to walk up to me and take damage just for last hit. I'm gonna go ahead and ward this, make sure he's not there. I think they knew Lee Sin was coming, so that wasn't really a gank. He was just, they were just kind of hovering around each other to make sure nothing happened. But I don't have any reason to believe that E isn't like right here. I know his ult is down, so he can't just rush in and kill me, but I should still be as careful as possible. Okay, I see you now. He's mid, so I'm fine up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and go back. I have enough for wards and sorcerer's shoes, and I'm in a good position to go back. So might as well buy 5 potions. Why not? So he knows I went back, he's pushing, and he wants to go back, so this is going to be the same thing that happened earlier, which is I clear the wave as soon as he goes back, and deny him CS. Hey Colin. Okay, yeah, just call me when you get here. Alright, see ya. So that's actually an interesting question. In general, having potions is just better than not having potions. Like, so let's say for example, right now, let's say he did a ton of damage to me in this game. He didn't because I'm pretty well ahead. But if he just showed up and like he played really annoying and decided to gank me and do a ton of damage to me, I would just be required to go back. Having potions on me just gives me a safety net against ganks because I can always keep my health full. I don't ever have to be worried that I have low health. So even though it is a lot of money, I prefer just always having my health full, and which gives me more farm, which in turn gets me my money back basically. I think it's a playstyle difference. Like, there's no. I think I used to buy less potions and it didn't really matter that much, but it's just my personal preference to always have a bunch of potions on me. Through the laning phase at least. I don't think it's like the right thing to do, but it's not the wrong thing to do either. It's just a preference. Some people like potions more, some people prefer to just play more carefully. So Yi might be here? Nope, never mind. I thought the only reason he would ult is if he was actually here, but doesn't seem like that's the case. So when somebody blows their ult like that, you know they're playing frustrated. You know they have no idea what to do against you, and that's a really good sign. It means it's time to press advantage, and they're gonna start doing stupid things. I'm gonna go ahead and proxy this lane. I think Zach went back, so I can just sit here and farm. And I know Master Yi is somewhere near bot, so. And not only that, like, you see that he cancelled his recall there? That's just fear. There's no reason for him to do that. And now I'm just being irritating. I just ulted him, and that keeps him from recalling for 10 seconds while the damage is ticking down. He's basically just losing experience, losing fun, getting mad. Yeah, it is mean. That's how you win. Like, I'm just chilling. I have nothing to be afraid of right now. Alright, I'm gonna get out just because Zach is gonna come back, so. So Zach bought a ton of magic resistance. He has a Spectre's Cowl and a Null Magic, which is my next goal is a Void Staff. I don't have to go back for any particular reason because I'm ahead enough that I can still keep just pushing and winning. But I'm gonna get the Void Staff when I can at 22.95. Because right now, like, I don't really do any damage to him. I see Yi mid, so I can keep pushing aggressively. And now he's gone, so I'm gonna back off a little bit. Oh, he's coming down here. Okay. Gonna ult to keep myself on lane. I'm out of potions, so I can't heal, and I kind of just want the opportunity to keep pushing. I can't. Okay, there we go. I can't get near the tower while the ult is ticking, but now it's fine. So he's attacking me instead of minions, which lets me hit the tower for free. Oh, he actually killed me. Okay, so that was a mistake by me. I did not realize he could do that much damage. But I got the tower. I got Void Staff. And I'm still out farming him by like 50 CS.